YouTube, welcome back, wealth creators, to another episode of Total Wealth. And today I'm going to break down the difference between bookkeepers, accountants, and CPAs. I get this question all the time as somebody who's been doing taxes for a while and now getting into the bookkeeping full time, right? People always ask me, are you a CPA? Are you a CPA? And me personally, I am not a CPA, because the roles of what a CPA does is just not what I want to do, right? And however, so many people think that is what all accountants need to have to be great at what they do, and it's misinformation. And so what I want to do is kind of clear up the difference between the three, and depending where you are at in business, when it's more advantageous to go after who. Okay, and so with that said, let's get into it. So number one, bookkeepers. So when it comes to bookkeepers, they are for entry-level business owners who are just looking for somebody to do the day-to-day financial recording, right? The money going in, money going out, recording the transactions. A bookkeeper will also reconcile your books, so month to month they'll close everything, and they can produce financial statements for you, okay? Where you tend to see the biggest difference between bookkeepers and accountants, right? So we're kind of flowing into accountants now. Where you see the biggest difference between them and bookkeepers is accountants generally analyze the financial data, so the financial reports, and give you an idea of what decision to make in different times, right? And so an accountant, when it comes to the totem pole, right, you got the bookkeeper, right? You probably would have the taxation accountant. Then you would have your general accountant, who's also known as a managerial accountant. And then at the top, you have your CPA. So what is a CPA and why is it so prestigious? So CPA exam is the second hardest exam in the nation next to the bar exam, right? And what it does is it tests you on 4 core principles in accounting and shows your range, but also that you know what you're doing. And so CPAs are just licensed accountants with the authority to perform audits and represent clients legally in front of the IRS, right? And so for me, being that I am moving away from taxation, I don't need to be presenting in front of the IRS for any clients. And also because I don't need to audit any businesses, I just don't have the need to have a CPA exam. So I do have my accounting degree. So if I did ever want to pursue becoming a CPA, I could. It's just not something I need to do at the moment. And so for you as business owners, as people who are thinking, okay, so should I go after a bookkeeper, an accountant, or a CPA? Well, it depends on what stage of business you are in. If you are at the beginning of your business stage, then a bookkeeper will probably be good enough, because what you're just looking to do is get somebody to save time so you can generate more capital in your business. As your business grows and you start to get bigger, right, you're going to want to have somebody that's working, that's not just going to do the work, but also be a leader in your organization with you, right? Be able to make decisions, not always have to come to you. And that's where we're getting more into the accountant side, right? The person that's actually seeing the P&L and telling you, hey, maybe we need to push this product. Maybe with marketing, we need to do this so we can sell more of this. They also will let you know which of your products or services are selling the best, so you can kind of push that to the forefront or pivot and make changes in your business if needed. And when is a CPA necessary? So a CPA is necessary if you have a very complicated tax structure and you need a great professional who may have to represent you in front of the IRS, or if you just want to have somebody who you believe is the best of the best. Because although I do not have a CPA exam, I have full-blown respect for anybody that is, because that test is very rigorous, right? Also, if you're in the stage of business like with Facebook, when it first started and it went from a regular business to on the stock market, right? Then that's when you want to get a CPA involved to make sure you're following all SEC regulations and making sure everything is tight, because you don't want to run into any problems once you start offering your services to the public. And there's so many more rules that go with that, right? And so it's just all about what section of business or what life cycle you're on in your business. And once you have that down pat, you'll pretty much be good to go. So with that being said, I just wanted to share this quick little note with you guys. And don't forget, if you ain't tracking, you ain't trying. I'll see y'all next time.